How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy. What do we have here today? We have the Gelbee Storm Blast, and then of course the X-Shot with my Night Tracer mod. I put 3 millimeter UV lights in the mag, and I also put 2 more lights in the actual T as it's feeding up here. That light will not come on until you actually pull the trigger. So it's really cold, starting to get really late, so I'm just going to quickly go ahead and do the Night Tracer. So none of these have been prepped yet. I'm going to feed them, and then we're just going to see which one is brighter out of the 2. So I'm going to try to keep them right here so you can see them both. So here we go. We're going to try to do as quickly as possible because it is kind of late. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go. So here we go. Storm burst first. Ooh, I like it. And then X-Shot. Oh, that's a really close one. Oh, man, that's neck and neck. So you got to think, this one has, you can see kind of it glowing in the T. It has built-in lights that do come on only, I think, when you're firing. Let's see if this light will go out when I flip this switch. I don't think it does. Nope. So it's only when you're firing, which is kind of crazy. You got to think it's got to charge the ball as you're firing. This one kind of has a little bit of advantage, has a light charging the balls, and then of course it also has another light in here. Now what I do want to see really quickly is if I unplug my light, how bright is, wow, how bright is these shots just from the charging of the T that I installed. Wow. So that works really, really well. So that's telling me that the lights in the T are working well. Of course, it's already kind of charged from the lights being right here on the side of the mag. There's actually 3 LEDs. So what we'll do is we'll go inside and I'll show you guys a little bit better what I did with the mods and then wrap up this video. Okay, so we're inside. I wanted to talk about the modifications I did to my X-Shot. So the thought process behind having the lights in the mag is pre-charging the balls. This could just be a way of doing it, but I find that putting a lights in the T help out a lot. It's a good idea to use both, so that way you can pre-charge the balls and have lighting in the T. The Storm Burst has lighting right here in the T. You kind of see it through in that night video. You can see it shining through after it got done illuminating. It does not stay on all the time. It literally illuminates as needed, and it's enough to illuminate the balls, which is kind of crazy. It did really good. I was surprised how bright it was. It wasn't brighter than the Faction one. I think the Faction ones take the cake, but the Faction one stays on when you turn on the blaster. That's what I feel like I need to do with my X-Shot. My X-Shot only comes on when you're firing. They're bright. They do work. It does create night tracers, but that's why I also did the pre-charging, because that helped it to get on par with the Storm Burst. I feel like maybe the Storm Burst was a hair brighter. It does matter what kind of UV lights you have. I feel like the kind they put in are very, very big, or the way they're, I don't know. I'm using 3mm LED lights. I'm not sure what's in there. I know the Faction is extremely bright. Even the Pistol, the Sentinel, the Havoc, the big rifle, all of them are just so bright. And part of it is not only having a light kind of in the mag, like shining in a light in the mag, kind of illuminating them, but also having it constantly on in the T. So that was the inspiration behind X-Shot, having a light, you know, in the mag and in the T as well. The only thing I didn't achieve is having the light come on in the T as soon as you plug it up. I could have, you know, find the constant hot would probably be the switch. And I didn't want to mess or solder into the side of the switch. That's why I soldered the points right into the back side of those springs that give power to the mag, to drive the mag. So I think I did a great job, considering. I am going to clean this up. I'm probably going to make these wires a little cleaner, possibly 3D print a little case, or tap into the actual power, tap into these contact points. I thought about doing that, but I'm already drawing power for these 2 LEDs, and then I have 3 more there. So I don't think they consume a lot, but I just don't want to reduce the performance of this. Now I can put a higher capacity battery in here. I think it's a, what size battery is this? I can't remember. I've had so many guns, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Whoops, that's a dangling. What size is this? What is it? 2000. Good on them. That's a good sized battery. I think you can get 2800s that'll fit in there. Double stack 2800s. You can probably get other batteries as well to fit, but yeah, and technically I have 2 of these batteries. So I'm actually at an advantage there. So there is that. So really, I was really impressed with the Stormburst Night Tracer capabilities. Technically, I kind of knew what they were because I actually had a video and then it like corrupted or something went wrong with it where I couldn't publish it. Because it was really supposed to be right after the test and the unboxing. So I apologize about that. I'm glad that there were a couple people commenting that they wanted to see that. So that kind of reminded me. So thank you for that. I am using, the ones I'm using are actually a 10,000 pack from Faction. So they're very good quality balls. I have like 3 or 4 other night glow-in-the-dark ones. And I've come to find, I've looked at them dehydrators when I like to look at them. You can kind of see the quality of them. As far as the night tracers go, they're all pretty much the same. Now, there is a difference between, you know, the different colors and different manufacturers. But I feel like the night tracers, they all use like the same balls, or I don't know. I don't know how it works, but they're very similar. That was the closest between all the balls was the night tracer ones. But I can do further testing. It's just, it takes so long to hydrate so many different types of balls and then put them under the light and use the same light for the same amount of time and see which glows brighter. It's just a test that I'm probably not going to do, but, you know, it'd be interesting for sure. But yeah, so the X-Shot has night tracer capabilities now. I think they're comparable to the Stormburst. Stormburst might have been a hair stronger, but still not bad. So I just wanted to basically share that with you guys. It was really cold out there. I'm glad I got to shoot it. I like the Stormburst. Now we have so many gel blasters. It's unbelievable. I'm ready for a gel blaster war. Like, there's so many just stacked in there. That's literally the tub I'm going to take to my war. And then the depots, of course. I got 3 big depots. And I had more Nerfs. A lot of it's in the shed. Mark III, of course, the 72 auto. And then I want to start setting up some different targets for those to test the performance and accuracy. I've not done that with the Mark III or any of those. And then, of course, I need to also do it with gel blasters. So there's tons of videos still to be done. I apologize. It's just I got a lot going on. I just got a new product that I think I'm going to be really excited with. And the crazy part is it has to do with gel beads and airsoft beads. And it shoots both. And it's remote control. Yes, it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. It just came today. Hopefully, it's already late this evening. Hopefully, I get the video done tomorrow. I know I don't have all this crazy editing. So, it should be out hopefully tomorrow for you guys. And yeah. So honestly, I recommend, hands down, spending $6.95 on some LEDs, UV lights, and making, I think, a lot of the noise in mine. See, it sounds better now. A lot of that noise. Now, the springs are supposed to be loud, and they're supposed to make a noise like that. I feel like some of them either get loose, like the motor's supposed to be able to be adjusted up and down, and it like matches, it's supposed to match up with this kind of like a pinion gear. And if it's not the right tension in there, it'll either grind, or it'll be too tight, burn itself out, or it'll be too loose and it'll make a grinding noise. So honestly, I want to do some testing with the adjustment, and I want to make sure I get the adjustment video right before I publish it. I don't want to be giving you guys a video where it's not going to be specific enough to get your adjustment right. I'm going to figure out what size they are, if they're Allen keys, hexes, because there's a few different guns that can be adjusted. Even the Stormburst, I think, can be adjusted. I'm pretty sure the Splatterball can be adjusted. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't think the factions. I've noticed there's no holes for the factions unless you have to literally tear them apart out of the shell. But a lot of them, let's see if the Kratos has an adjustment underneath. A lot of them, you can adjust them without even tearing them apart. Like there's a little hole. Yeah. See? Every single one of them. Just about. So that can be adjusted. To be honest with you, if you can't wait till I do my due diligence, you can go out a channel called Engineerable. He's literally replaced gears in these, and he tells you how to properly adjust it. I think he did it on a Pulsar Pro, sorry. There's just so many gel blasters, I can't keep up. But he did it on one of those, and I actually had one of those. I actually sold it to a buddy of mine. And he's actually not using it no more. He was kind of hinting that I'd buy it back from him in a heartbeat. They actually dropped in price a lot. They used to be like $84. Now they're on sale for like 60 something. There's a ton of gel blasters on sale. I know a lot of people were saying they got these for like $50 and they're only 79. So yeah, more power to you guys. I want you guys to get deals. I know I was getting the Lightning Pros for like 20 something dollars at one point, $28 or $27, and then they got back knocked down, even at the Walmart stores. They were online only, but they got knocked down at the Walmart stores from like 78, 79 down to like 40 something, 50. I mean, there's just a ton of sales. I've even seen the faction guns on sale. The Havoc that's normally $79.99 was like $63, and then a Sentinel that was $69.99 was $53. So I've seen some great deals. You just got to go out there and look for them. Sometimes you got to be patient, but get the guns you want. Do your research. Honestly, I'm going to throw in a bonus. My top guns at all these. So there is 1, 2, 3 pistols, 1 sentry gun, and then the rest are big battle rifles. Definitely the Surge is really cool. It has Starlight. So this is a Starlight one, so it has Night Tracer. And the power can be adjusted, which I love. Has a battery gauge, and it shot consistently over 230 to 250 range. The Kratos was getting 250. The Havoc was getting 250. And I tell you what, as far as accuracy goes, this thing was a monster. I was disappointed with its battery performance because it is a nickel hydride battery. I don't know why. I've tried the 7.4 volt ion batteries, and it's like it almost shoots too fast. The way they got the gears or the timing of the system, it just does not shoot well fast. It has its speed, and it's powerful, and it's accurate as heck. Like, this is one of the most accurate guns I've shot. Now, there are other 7.2 milliamp batteries you can buy for this. They're all weird shapes. It's hard to find a long one that fits in the front right here, like this one. I'm in the process of looking for something. Even them old school, like, battery packs are kind of long. I would even 3D print or mount it on the outside if it gave me better battery life and possibly just a little bit better performance, because they're technically a little bit better, punchier batteries, but they're not, like a like a polymer or anything like that. But still, like, accuracy, that's just about king. Lightning Pro is a solid performer all the way around. There's just so many good ones. The X-Shot, I feel like I'm getting a lot of complaints of it making, a lot of guys are writing me that saying, hey, mine quit shooting, mine's making a funny noise. So I'm hoping that the factory didn't adjust it right and it can be remedied that easy. That's what my hopes are. I've technically shot 3S 5,000 rounds through mine, and it still shoots. So, or because there have been lemons, or it's just key in draining the water and emptying your gun every time. And basically, if you have a nice time shooting for, you know, an hour or two, whatever, disconnect the battery, and then charge it, and then put it away charged. That's my rule. If I just shoot a little bit like I just did in the yard a few minutes or whatever, that's not a big deal. So I still got to empty it, still got to empty the mag. And I mean all of them. What you have to do is literally dump out the mag and then give it some power to just spin that to where it kind of moves them out of the gear section to where they're like right here, then dump it out again. So you have to make sure you get all of them. You got to think when they dehydrate, they're that small. So they get caught up in the gun and mess it up. So guys, I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not saying that's everyone's problem or that's what's causing everyone's issues, but that's definitely one on the list. So yeah, make sure that one thing is not in here. No, it's not. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. I just wanted to really touch on it. Like I said, I'm really impressed with the sniper rifle with the hop up on it with the backspin. That needs to be tested in the accuracy test. I'll break out the Kratos. I'll break out my favorites, the faction one, this one. There needs to be a big accuracy and performance test, honestly. I definitely need my wife for that because I suck at shooting videos. I suck at it. I'm not going to lie. When she shoots videos, they're so much better. So, gotta love the wife. We'll be back at it, shooting videos together very, very soon. So, there you go, guys. That's the video I wanted to do. Homemade from the factory. Let me know which one you liked the most or which one you thought was brighter. It may look a little bit different on camera, but at least to my eyes, the X-Shot was very close. Maybe the Stormburst had a slight edge over it. I think it's also the lights they're using. They're probably using a bigger light or more powerful UV light, possibly. But yeah, so, and I think there's maybe different manufacturers make the lights. Some are brighter than others. Technically, you're not supposed to be able to see most of the UV light produced anyways. Just how it works. The sun's constantly putting UV lights on us. Anyways, but yeah, so there you have it, guys. The good old Night Tracer battle. I like both of them. There will be more videos coming soon. Stay tuned for all that. Tons of other RCs going back to the channel. Honestly, I'm kind of towards the back end of the gel blasters. I'll still review them, and you know, if something new comes out or we have a big battle or something, I'll love to share it with you guys. But I need to go back to, you know, drones, trucks, excavators, bulldozers. I got a couple projects, a couple 3D printable stuff. So there's going to be a lot of RC stuff back on the channel. I love doing RC Cincy Extras. They're fun. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I need to get back to some RC stuff as well. And I can't wait to fly that thing. Actually finished. I'll share with you guys my setup, how to factory reset a AR-631. So that thing hopefully will be flying soon. There's just a lot going on, and I cannot wait to share. And I got some crazy monster truck modifications done. I got one factory big one, and I got another factory one that I completely converted to a whole new power plant. So stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be interesting to say the least. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.